already. On city streets today, dozens of road crews were out there in full force.
Very much, Mark. Well, at least the first half of the day was nice, beautiful, sunny, and a beautiful breeze. Right now, not a whole lot of sunshine left, a lot more cloud cover and some showers in the Toronto region. 21 degrees outside the Toronto airport. And we've got a west-northwest wind at 24 kilometers per hour, gusting up to 40, at times 50 earlier today. Surely you've noticed the difference that we've seen after post-tropical storm Debbie rolled through Ontario. Winds changing direct. Huge difference when it comes to the humidity, cooling us down even in the temperatures as well. 21 feels like 23 in Toronto, still a bit into the mid to high 20s towards the east. We know though that with that rain that we're seeing, we're going to see a bit more into the next few days. So thunderstorms up to the north, but nowhere near what we saw with post-tropical storm Debbie. What we're expecting in the GTA is really a chance of showers. For the most part, it's going to be up towards the north, Aurora region, perhaps into the Hamilton region as well, and towards Muskoka and Peterborough. But as we head into your Sunday, that's when the thunderstorms roll back into the mix, and we're looking at an overall wet day for the latter half of your weekend. So tonight, 17 degrees, and we could see some clear breaks in Toronto. Still expecting some gusting winds. By tomorrow, 21, feeling closer to 23 for your high. Thunderstorms later on in the afternoon. Mark?
All right, Nora, thank you very much. Prime Minister Justin. All right, it's time for another look at the forecast. Nora is here, and we came up with this concept like at the same time, just before the cameras went on. That's why we work so well together.
Yes.
Record-breaking weather, just like the Olympics.
Just like the Olympics, records broken from coast to coast, Mark. That's right. In central Canada and the east, we're looking at rainfall records due to post-tropical storm Debbie and how that's affected the country. Western Canada and up to the north, high temperature records and even some low temperature records as well. Well, Montreal saw record-breaking rainfall in a single day. That's for 145 millimeters of rain in the downtown area. In Toronto, well, we know we've had the rainiest July on a record, and now we've got some rain to start off August. 10 to 25 millimeters is what we saw. Vaughan Mills around 40 millimeters, heavier towards the Lindsay area. And take a look at Cornwall, 112 millimeters due to post-tropical storm Debbie. We're breaking records as well towards the other side of the country due to not low pressure but high pressure. Lots of heat up towards northern Canada. Some communities in the Northwest Territories, 39 degrees. And guess what? Southern portions of the prairies, namely in areas like Saskatchewan, low temperatures dipping down to 2.2 degrees. So a bit of a change there when it comes to what we should be seeing in the summer. We're not going to see any temperatures like that in Toronto come tomorrow or in the next little while. 21 feeling closer to 23, and do be mindful of those thunderstorms. They could roll around early in the afternoon, but we are expecting them also later in the afternoon for communities in the GTA. It'll start off though around Georgian Bay, and then it will trickle down. We're going to see this activity 2 to 3 p.m. and then it could linger around the 8 to 9 p.m. mark towards southwestern Ontario and towards the Ottawa area. Monday rolls around, a rainy start for the Peterborough region, but that will trickle down once again towards the GTA later on in the afternoon. And by the time Tuesday rolls around, we're going to see a big difference. High pressure for many portions of the province. We're looking at sunny conditions and clear skies. But through today and tomorrow, we could be looking at 20 to 40 millimeters closer to the Georgian Bay area, but other communities, 8 millimeters towards Peterborough, 8 towards Toronto, 5 towards Sault Ste. Marie. 17 in Toronto tonight, but cooler up to the north. And as we head into tomorrow, here we are into the mid-teens for other communities towards Timmins, Ontario, 20 in Milton, 21 in Hamilton. And your next 7 days in Toronto, 24 on Monday, 26 on Tuesday, and the temperatures keep on climbing. And then the showers and the cooler, slightly cooler temperatures will return for the weekend. Well, if you're feeling lucky in the forecast, how about your Lotto 649 Gold Ball jackpot is an estimated $40 million plus the classic $5 million jackpot. Buy tickets in-store or at olg.ca. Play responsibly, 18+.
Thank you very much, Noor. A poutine powerhouse party was held today at Yonge.
Mark, yeah, certainly the weather cooperating for those activities, although they might have hit a snag a little bit later on in the evening when we saw that cloud cover and rain roll through the GTA. Not much of that rain left just now. 19 degrees outside the Toronto airport. For the most part, we've been seeing a lot of strong winds from the north as early as yesterday after the remnants of post-tropical storm Debbie rolled through, and that has made a whole lot of a difference for how it felt like outside. Chillier, bringing those temperatures down and bringing the humidity down to 21 with the humidex in Toronto. Still around the 24 mark in Ottawa, but way cooler up in Timmins and Sudbury. They've also seen rain throughout much of the day today and some active weather towards the border of Quebec. Over the past few hours, we've also seen some of those thunderstorms roll through the Muskoka area and towards Cottage Country as well. What we're expecting in the next few hours, a chance of showers, but that's mostly towards the Vaughan area, up even towards the Barrie area, also through to Muskoka. It will be another deceiving start to your day on Sunday. Sunny around the GTHA, but by the time we hit the afternoon, there are those thunderstorms once again rolling through, and a potential for them to linger around in the evening for southwestern Ontario and towards the east and the Ottawa area as well. Overnight tonight, though, in Toronto, dry, 17 degrees, windy from the west, and by tomorrow, a cool down, that's for sure. 21, feeling closer to 23, risk of thunderstorms in the afternoon. Mark?
All right, Noor, thank you very much. As Noor just mentioned, it was a nice day to be outside if you had the chance to. All right, it's time for another look at the forecast. Noor is here, and for better or worse, Noor, this forecast is a record-breaking one. Yes,
that is certainly the case, Mark, across the country. We're seeing record-breaking weather conditions. On one side, it's record-breaking rainfall, thanks to the remnants of post-tropical storm Debbie. On the other side, record-breaking temperatures, both high and low. Well, depending on where you were situated in Ontario, a whole different scene for some than others. Somerstown just past Cornwall, 128 millimeters in the span of a day. Toronto, somewhere between 10 to 25, according to volunteer observations. Lindsay around the 80 millimeter range. West Oshawa close to 50 millimeters. And yes, we did see some record-breaking rainfall, mostly in the Quebec area, 145 millimeters in Montreal. Other parts of Quebec, 220 or upwards of that amount in the span of a day. Nowhere near that rain tomorrow in Toronto. Risk of thunderstorms, though, in the afternoon. Your temperatures on the decline. 23 is how it's going to feel like with the humidex. So we'll start off sunny, as I mentioned, and then we'll start to see those thunderstorms around the 12:30, 1 p.m. mark in the GTHA. And yes, they will linger towards London, Ontario, Peterborough, North Bay, and Kingston later on in the evening. Monday, once again, starting off mostly sunny in the morning for the GTHA. The thunderstorms pick up quite early in the Muskoka region, but they will soon trickle down to the GTHA by the afternoon, and they will move out before 8 p.m. It seems we're going to see a setup for clear conditions as we head through the overnight, heading into Tuesday morning. Also some clear conditions, and then the rain will once again return. So don't expect it to be dry all the time, but certainly totals will not be devastating in any means. 20 to 40 millimeters could be seen potentially in the Muskoka region. Sunday over into Monday, 9 additional millimeters or so in Toronto, closer to 20 in Peterborough. Temperatures into the single digits up in Timmins tonight and tomorrow. A lot of us are well below seasonal across this map. 21 in Milton, Cobourg as well, 22 in Belleville, still below seasonal. Your next 7 days, we're going to start to warm up in Toronto Tuesday, Wednesday into Thursday, 28 degrees. And as we head into Friday and Saturday, that's when the showers roll through. Cloudy conditions, 26 for Saturday.
Thank you very much, Noor. A poutine powerhouse